have a Hall of Famer.
Yeah, I was going to say.
That is going to join us next.
There are a lot of legends on the sideline. I've seen Ray Lewis. Obviously, we had
we got to show off
Campbell
James
here.
when he get over here, too.
For some reason, Michael Phelps is on the sideline as well, hanging out with Miami people. There's a lot of people.
Yes.
But now we're about to welcome in one of we like to call them the old heads, the OGs, you know what I'm saying? The people that have been holding it down at Miami for a long time.
That's right.
And look at him, he's all iced out.
Yes,
he's ready
sir.
to
Yes,
go.
he is. Look at that.
He's representing.
Can we get the J's on the screen, though? Can we get that?
Hello,
You already know we got to do it. We got to do it the right way.
The footwear is something
Edgerrin
serious,
James,
man.
Welcome in. Hello, how are you doing?
I'm always good,
okay.
Especially when the Hurricanes in this big game.
Yeah. That's where I want to start, because we were just talking to Calais, and I went to Miami. I'm a little nervous. I'm not going to lie, a little nervous.
Don't be nervous.
But I'm happy to see the Canes here. How are you feeling as we enter into the semifinals?
I'm good. I'm confident. You know, the Hurricanes, we're here, and this is where we're supposed to be at. You know, college football has been missing us.
I want to ask you about this offensive line and this run game. When you look at Mark Fletcher and the job he's been able to do all season, but the first playoff game versus Texas A&M, I believe it was like 170 yards, over 100 and something yards as a football team in their last matchup versus Ohio State. How has that offensive line impressed you, but also Mark Fletcher with his physicality, not just in the run game, but also in pass protection and blocking for his other teammates?
Now, Mark's a complete back, and the thing I like, he's getting the carries, you know, because at the beginning of the year, you know, they was mixing, you run 3-4 backs, and as a running back, you need to get a feel for the game. And Mark, as he's playing the game, he's getting better and better. He has great complementary backs right there to pick up wherever he come out and get a break. So he's doing what he's supposed to do, and you saw him pick up and just start getting better as the season went, because he's getting the feel for the game, they understanding each other a whole lot better, and he's doing what he's supposed to do.
I do want to ask you this one thing. You know, obviously Malachi Tony and Mark Fletcher, they had that relationship. For Malachi Tony to have that fumble in that ball game versus Texas A&M, and for Mark to grab him and basically say, hey, we need you. We all make mistakes, but we need you in this moment. And for him to come back and score the game-winning touchdown, what does that say about Miami Hurricane football and the brotherhood that you guys have here?
Nah, man, everybody stick together, but you got to play the game. You know, you make a mistake, you got somebody that's going to lift you up and keep going. You don't need somebody looking down on you. Even when the kicker made, in the Texas A&M, when the ball with the wind and everything, you go talk to the kicker, and he's like, nah, I'm good. And everybody's confident in each other, because one thing about South Florida football, you're going to play all the way till the clock ticks 0. So you're going to get everything out of them guys. Them some guys that you won't see them just lay down at any point in time.
What are you most proud of with this team? Because I know it's different for guys like you, who you are a legend. You help build what the U is. And I know it's different because you are more intimately involved with the program, not just because you play there, but again, watching them. With this particular group, every group is special, but what is it about these guys that you are most proud of this year? Obviously, we hopefully have a couple more games left, right?
Yeah.
But at least up to this point, what sticks out to you?
I like the way they stick together. You know, they stick together. They believe in that Miami Hurricane mentality. You know, you got the coach that understand what this program was built upon, and now the guys are buying into it, and you have more guys staying. You got more guys staying staying home. You know, it is encouraging more South Florida kids stay home. But then even when people come from other places, they understand what it's like to be a Miami Hurricane. They're embracing it. You see all the former players coming here because you see yourself in these guys, and you're so happy for them guys, because we love our team, we love our city, and everything's going in the right direction, so we just got to finish it off.
You said that these guys understand what it means to be a Miami Hurricane. What does that mean?
Oh, it means everything. You know, this school, you know, when you go there as a kid, but you come out as a man. But you learn to fight, you learn to pull for each other, you learn that these are your brothers. You know, these people right here, they're your family, and it's a real big family.
So obviously, look, we see all the guys. There you go. We were talking to Ray Lewis a little bit ago. Michael Phelps is here.
Yeah.
Is he repping Miami today?
I mean, once you get hooked up with the Hurricane, man, it's addictive.
I was like, wait, hold on. What are you doing over there? So obviously, to see who there. Look, there he is. I was looking at his hat. I was trying to see if it was orange and green.
Oh, you know, he was a Ravens fan, so that's probably why he's with Ray.
Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense.
Yeah.
All right, we're about 13 or 12 minutes to kick off. But what is the brotherhood like for Miami and all the alums being on the sideline out here?
I mean, it's something you really can't explain. I think on the outside looking in, you see it. You see everybody supporting each other. Everybody's always there. Like, everybody, we're one phone call away. I don't think it's one team that's going to have as many players that just automatically know when that bird signal goes out, everybody gets there.
All right, so here's a big question before we let you leave. Who was your favorite Miami Hurricane teammate?
It's hard to pick one because
no. You got to choose one person. Who is that one?
See, we don't do that. We do it a little bit different.
Oh, okay, I like it.
We don't single out one person, man, because we ride together.
I love that. All right, Edge, thank you so much for joining us.
All right,
Go
thanks for having me.
Canes. Good luck. We'll see you later.